What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back again to another portion of the show. I've been spending hours upon hours upon hours. This is not the right neck for this guitar body. You know it? I think we all discovered that by the inlay. And this little, I forget what they call that piece right there. It's like a D35 neck. This is a hd28 body. And it's just, the whole joint is not made to go together. It's a dovetail, yes, but it's not made, this tenon was not made for this particular mortise. I mean, I got it fit and it fits good, man. You can shove it down in there and do that. Jolt like that, you can pick the entire guitar up. I don't want to take too much of a risk here with it, but it's just, it fits very good and tight. I think you could put the strings on it and not even glue the thing. But Lord have mercy, did I have a time getting it to fit. Anyways, going to get right to it. It's glue up day. We're going to set this neck today. I didn't show it, but I did the thing where I have to remove material from the back of the heel to get the right angle. If you set the neck in there, bump it in, take a straight edge, and straight edge slides right back over top of the bridge. It does not touch the bridge at all. Getting that angle was a little bit tough. Just getting the thing to fit in there that way was just a pain. I mean, a real mother of a pain to get the thing to, you know, everything to line up right and everything. Anyway, it's done. It's shimmed. It fits good. And let me wipe some chalk out of here. I used chalk to tell, you know, what was making contact and what was not. And I think I already wiped most of it out of here. Looks pretty good. Yeah. But yeah, it's just, this is not the right neck for this guitar. Now, I know that it's not. It's just not the right neck for it. Now you can see here how that fits. I think you can see it. Lift the entire guitar up by doing that. And it's a very, very tight fit. And once it's glued in, it's not going to be moving, ain't going anywhere, man. I'm using Tight Bond Original. That's what I use on about every job like this, because I know that stuff, when you glue something with it, it's going to hold. The wood will break somewhere else. It's been tested. The wood will break somewhere else before the glue joint does. So let's bring the camera. Let's get you over here a little bit closer, try to get you a better view. And let's get on this puppy. Hold on. So I've got glue. I've got a brush. I've got wet paper towels, dry paper towels, wet cloths, dry cloths. I got clamps out here. Got a block of wood with a piece of leather. I'm going to put over the fretboard extension. Clamps for that. Clamps for the neck. I think that's about everything I can think of. Hopefully that's everything. So I guess we might as well go in. That's about as good a view as I can get you, folks. I'm sorry about that, but you got to do what I got to do, you know what I mean? So here we go. Glue up time. I'll have this shit all over all of us before it's over, you can bet. That never seems to fail. Lots and lots of beautiful glue. Wipe them all up later on. Here we go. Might as well go ahead and glue this too while I'm at it. How you guys been doing? Hope everyone's doing very well for themselves. Get a little bit of glue down in there. I don't think you can use too much glue, you know what I mean? Too much of a good thing. Now I can't show you very much of this, so you'll have to excuse me there. I will show you what I can, but the main importance is getting this mother glue everywhere. And I am doing that. Doing a real good job of that. Hope everyone's getting along, doing well. Things have just been nuts here. Y'all know about that. My mom, she's still in the hospital. Doing a little bit better, but could be doing a whole lot better than that, than she is. And there's Cue Ball, made the scene. Old Faithful. Get a little bit more glue in this joint right here. Right here. Sorry, Cue Ball, I can't love you up right now. My apologies for that. Yeah, still get some more glue in there. Beautiful, beautiful glue. Yes, sir, this is not the right neck for this guitar. Let me wipe this off real quick. Get rid of it. Set it over here out of the way. Okay. Now, I want to clamp right here. I always like to leave the center open, right down the center of the neck, so I can check my center line. You dig what I'm saying? You got to be able to check, or I like to be able to check my center line. I don't like to guess at that and think, well, I hope I got it in the middle. You know, it's better to be able to get in there and actually look at it. Yes, sir. Getting tight. Now we want to check this. Oh, we're good, man. Clears the bridge about a 20 thousandths gap. Now I have this thread just taped to the back of the guitar back there. I'm going to run it right up the middle of the neck. There's someone marked the center of that neck up here. I want to line it up with the center seam. Pull it tight. And it looks like we're good. Dead center. If I pull it too tight, it's going to pull the string out of the tape back here. I'm talking about. Yeah. That looks good. But I'm telling you, man, this is not the right neck for this guitar. Center of string peg holes 3 and 4. And we are. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty straight. I just want to be absolutely sure we are dead center here, and we are. This is good. Alright, let me get some squeeze out wiped away now. Get rid of this. Some of the best part, the best fun, getting the squeeze out away. Yeah, man. Hope everyone's doing well. We're still doctoring here. Like I say, she's still in the hospital for the second time. Came home a few days. Had to go back. I got a big skinny screwdriver. There it is. That's what I need. Actually, I'm going to need that ice pick. Works good for this. You have some working time with this glue, but you do not want to waste it. You know what I mean? Use that working time. Use your working time. Don't throw any of it away just because you think you're good or you think you won't need it. Whatever. Use it, man. Use it all up in your favor. I'm just going to lay the leather there, put the block of wood over the leather, and then put this little boy up on there as far as I can get it. About right there is all it's going to go. And that should squash that down quite nicely. Come on, man. There we go. Now we're getting more squeeze out. I think that's good. That is fairly tight. Yep, got a lot more squeeze out around the fretboard extension. So we'll just it's glued up and it looks good. That looks awesome. I don't think that thing's ever going to be a problem. I do see more squeeze out. So bear with me. I like to get all that squeeze out that I can get. It just looks better, you know what I mean? Makes for a nicer job. Once the glue sets up, then you don't have a crappy looking glue joint. Let me look at that. Yes, sir. God dang, I still see some glue in there. Alright. Figure out how to get the rag in there to it. Very tight place to get to. That should have gotten it. Yes, it did. For the most part. And there goes the thread. There's all kind of shit falling around here, man. Or well, not actually falling, getting knocked down. I get in a hurry when I do this sometimes. I'm not as careful probably as I should be. Yeah, that looks good, man. Good all the way around. Excellent. I'll bring you over here closer in a minute and show you. That's what I was talking about. I'll take this thread. I had it taped back here because there's no end pin there yet. Ran the thread right up this center seam here. Right across perfectly between pinholes 3 and 4. Dead center. It came all the way up here. Was dead center of the inlays. I came up, was dead center of the fretboard here and right up the center. There's a little notch there. I doubt if you can see it. Yeah, maybe you can see it. I don't know. I can see the center of the headstock, and line the string up with that. Make sure the entire neck is centered. And we already checked it by leaving that little space in between the clamps there. Before I put this clamp on, I can take a straight edge and, you know, set it between those clamps like so, and slide right back to assure we have the right angle and the straight edge go over top of the bridge, and it did. So we're all good. There's a close-up of it, what it looked like. Got to watch that squeeze out down in there. I'm still getting a little bit. I don't know if you can see it or not. I can't tell. It's not very good light down in there. Anyways, hold on. 48 hours. I'm going to leave the clamps on it. Got a lot of crap to do tomorrow. Back to the hospital again. So I'm going to leave that for 48 hours before I even take the clamps off. Humidity in this room is the bottom number here. 74% humidity in this room. That's really too high to glue a neck on. But that's the lowest it's been this entire week. I don't know when you'll see this, but that's the lowest it's been. It's been up in the 80s all the time, day and night. And if we don't run the air conditioner, we didn't run it today because it wasn't here. But anyways, I probably shouldn't have glued it on there with the humidity that high. But, you know, the guy's probably getting tired of waiting on his guitar. And I need to get caught up, man, and get some of this crap done. So I'm going to leave that for 48 hours. I'm not even going to touch it. Just, I'm going to watch it for a while. Keep wiping the squeeze out away. I see more there already. And just watch it and wait. Let it do its thing, so to speak. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for keeping it here. And what do we do next? Probably either fret it. We finish the frets. I got the fret wire right here. He sent with it. I guess that matches the... Yeah, it does look like it matches. So, I don't know if we'll refret it the next thing, or we might go ahead and start installing the tuning machines, have them right here, or we might make a nut in the saddle. I'll have to talk to him about that. I think he said a bone nut and maybe a tusk saddle. I can't remember really. I have to talk to him. I've already got a bone blank here for it. There's a nice big fat bone blank. It almost fits. It's a little bit wide, too long. Cut that sucker down to size and we'll make a nut for it. So I don't really know what we'll do next. I guess it just depends on how much time I have whenever I work on it the next time after 48 hours. Anyways, I hope it helps someone. I know it's going to help the owner of this guitar. It's one step forward more to being complete again. We got to make a saddle, we got to make a nut, we got to install the tuning machines, and that's all I can think of right at the minute. We'd refinish it if my buffer hadn't burned up and not my airbrush blew up. Y'all remember that? Painted the garage door red. Cheers. Thanks for watching. I need a sweat towel. It's really hot. Thanks for watching. See you soon.